that everyone on this planet is a human just like everyone else. And maybe you don't know the same languages as this other human, but what you have in common is a whole bunch of years of evolution to get where you are right now. And that's awesome. That's special. You're smart. You can understand things. And and I think rather than having everything that can just separate us, I think that we should have everything to bring us together. No matter what we believe, you gotta believe in facts, but besides that, no matter what you believe, it doesn't matter. Because we're on this earth together. And we're trying to figure out things together, whether we like it or not. It's a group effort in figuring out what we should be doing, in figuring out how to live, in figuring out how to love, in figuring out everything. It's a group effort. And in reality, many minds make light work. So if we can band together as humans and work together towards solving problems, like global warming, like people going hungry, like people being thirsty, like people not getting enough water or enough food, like poverty, and like all of these huge problems which seem just unimaginably hard to solve, but in reality, look at where we've come as humans. It's awesome. We know how biologically every little thing almost. We don't know everything about us, but we know pretty much everything about how all of these things work. They're little tiny cells and they have DNA and RNA that copies itself and it can produce more things, and there's a whole bunch of different proteins that work together in order to build up, you know, a whole bunch of different systems in your body, and you can think freely. You have a conscious, like there's so many amazing things out there that we know and that we've already conquered. And there's things in front of us still. There's a lot of stuff about our body that we don't know as a group of people, as humans. We don't know. And there's a lot of things and problems in this world that we don't know how to solve yet. Because if we did, then we would have already solved them. Also, I believe there's a lot of problems in this world that we do know how to solve, but there's backlash because it might be difficult. But I believe if we work together, and if we realize that we're all in this together, and there's nothing that should separate us ever, and that the only thing that truly matters is helping each other grow and figuring out each other's loops, to help each other figure out each other's loops, as a group of humans living on an earth together, I think that we can do amazing things that we never even thought imaginable. I think that we can make discoveries at amazing rates, and we can fix huge problems that we never even could conceive. I think that the things that would benefit from us banding together is so unimaginably great that it would change the entire world. And I think that if people started having this mindset as they went out and took this in to their regular lives, then I think that it would truly change the world. If you realize that all these people have their own struggles, and rather than just ignoring everything and just worrying about yourself, you can help. You know, even if it's the smallest little thing, even if it's the tiniest little thing in the entire world, like the smallest little thing, like an act of a nice gesture, like if someone drops their pen and you pick it up for them, you're changing the world. If you didn't do that before, and if everyone started being nice to each other, then you are changing the world. Just the smallest little gesture of kindness and willingness to help others will change the world if everyone starts to do it. And if everyone can understand that the smallest little thing can change the world if you just take this group mindset where everyone's in this together, everyone's in the struggle of life, and everyone has their own struggles. And if I be nice, and if I be kind, and I work my hardest to make myself be the best person I can be, and also work my hardest to make others and to help others be the best they can be, then I personally can change the world. And if you have that mindset, then guess what? The world's gonna change. The entire world will change if you have that mindset. Whoever you are listening to this, you gotta realize that you're the world. Everything around you is the world. And if you change a little part of it, then you're changing the world. And once you realize that, you'll realize how to change the world. It starts with you. Whoever you are, you can change the world. Start helping others and start helping yourself. We have the internet, which is crazy helpful. So if you don't have an answer and you don't know a certain thing, use the internet. Search it up. I can almost guarantee you that any answer that you want to find is on the internet somewhere. And if you want to help yourself and you don't know how, but you know that help needs to be done, start with the internet. If you're watching this video, then you have access to the internet. And you can start changing the world. I believe in you. You can do it. I love you all.